Hey you guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to show you guys here how I layer my hair and get it nice and curled to look a little bit like this, which is one of my favorite looks. It just looks so like effortlessly beautiful. It's like kind of like giving 90s. The curls are giving all that. So I want to thank Klaiyihair for sponsoring today's video and for offering me your absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, stunning hair that we're gonna use today. And here is the gorgeous wig we have today. You guys, honestly, the first thing I noticed is the hairline. It's honestly plucked to perfection and the lace is HD, so it's super easy to blend. On the inside of this wig, it has a breathable wig cap, it has an adjustable strap for extra security, and it has a C-shaped design, so it's super comfortable to wear. So this is a Yaki straight texture. It's meant to mimic what our hair looks like after it's like a silk press, so that's why it has a little bit of texture left in it, and I absolutely love this texture because it just looks so realistic. So I'm just switching into my wig cap now. I'm not gonna lie, I was shook. Now I gotta talk to y'all in person real quick. This hair is gonna eat. I was gonna cut this. Maybe I still will a little bit. Oh, it's gonna eat. No, you guys, just the way that it's sitting. Oh my God, you know how sometimes words just aren't enough? All my words fell short. This hairline is really snatching something. Like, just wait till I put some foundation on the actual lace. This hairline, oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is the best straight hair I've ever had. It's the best. Okay, should I do like a side? If I did dang, and it's already layered? I didn't even peep, this is already layered for me. Frame my face a little bit, because everyone's, you know, lengths and face shapes are different, but just like straight out the box, I don't even think I'm gonna cut this. And y'all know I love to cut some hair. Am I gonna cut this? I don't think I should. I don't think I'm going to. This hair looks good. Okay, all right. Let's move forward. So after I finally collected myself, I went ahead and used my Ruby Kisses in the shade, and I'm just using that to tap lightly on the HD lace. It matches my skin tone honestly perfectly, and the HD lace, without even laying it with glue, it like melts right into my scalp. It looks like scalp, and I was just so impressed with the quality of this wig. So as you can see, this is the side with foundation, and then this is the side without. And if I'm being 100% honest, looking back at it, I may need to go like a half a shade darker, but this is perfectly fine. So this is how it looks after using the foundation on the hairline, and this is without even adding any glue or trying to melt it. It's already melted. This is a glueless wig, and I'm showing you that it is not even glued down, yet it's still melting straight into the scalp. Where do they do that? They do that here. So now let's get into straightening this wig. As I showed you guys, this is the texture before straightening, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like after. So for this hair, it can go up to 450 degrees worth of heat. My flat iron only goes up to 420, so I just used 420 heat on this, and it flattened absolutely beautiful. So here I'm just deciding, do I want to do a side part? Because I know the side part would absolutely eat. I'm going to have to revisit this with a side part, but at the end of the day, I'm just a middle part girly, but we're going to try that again another day. So this is how the hair looks completely flat ironed. Again, I said I used 420 degrees, and it still kept the texture in there to mimic our naturally flat ironed hair. But it looks good. It's laid down. I won't lie, there's like a bump in the back that I couldn't get out because of the way the wig was glued. But look how good it looks, like nice and flat. Okay, now let me get into the face framing part of this tutorial. Now my only thing with face framing is that I feel like if you do cut your wig in a certain way, it's only gonna look good when it's curled, because then it just kind of seems like the hair just cut a weird way. I don't know, we'll see, but as of right now, I'm cutting it in a way that I want it to look, because I know it's gonna look really good when it's curled. It's gonna look really full. It's gonna frame my face very well. So I'm cutting this hair with the mindset that it's gonna look good when I curl it. If you wanna keep your hair straight, there may be different ways to cut it. To be honest, if I was keeping my hair straight, I wouldn't cut it at all, because it already has like a little bit of layering, but it's not enough for my face. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that now. So I'm gonna take the scissors and you are just going to cut in like a diagonal direction. So where do I want to start? I'm gonna start around where my chin is, and then I'm just going to cut down. You should have some hair in your hands by now. Be prepared that you're gonna have to vacuum. Not bad. I'm gonna do one more round because I feel like some hair decided it didn't want to come. So let's do one more. So now you should have some hair in the front that is like noticeably shorter than the rest of the hair. This is gonna make for a really good bang look around your face, and it's gonna fall really nicely. So you see this side, and then you see how this side is just like all one angle. That's not what you want. So I'm just gonna cut some other pieces. You're always just kind of cutting back, like at a diagonal. Whatever you cut, just make sure it's at a bit of a diagonal. But I would suggest always maybe start a little lower than what you think you're gonna do, especially if you're a first time, because something my mom would always say when she was teaching me how to cook, you can always add, but you can't take away. So if you cut too short, it's over. So I guess with hair, it's actually backwards. You can take away, like you can be like, oh, let me cut some more, but you can't add. So if you cut it too short in the beginning, you can't add more hair. It's just gonna be too short, and then that's what you're stuck with. I think I like what I'm seeing. So I didn't do too much. This is all the hair that I ended up cutting off layering wise. I'm not cutting off any of the length. Like overall, I'm keeping the length where it's at, but I'm just doing layers right here. So now I'm gonna do it on the other side as well and try to keep it as even as I can. But if it's not perfectly even, it's fine because we're gonna curl the hair anyways. All right, so on to curling my hair. For the bang part, I always curl away from my face. Like I'm gonna send the curling iron kind of like backwards and roll it towards the back of my head, and that's gonna give you such a pretty swoop bang look. Now I'm using rollers to keep the hair just kind of like mold the hair in place, and it kind of like helps the hair to be extremely flowy. So it's gonna give you that 90s look when you put the rollers in afterwards. So I'm just gonna roll them up and secure them with the little clips that it comes with, and I'll leave a link from where I got these rollers from as well. So for pretty much all of the hair, I'm just curling it all away from my face, so pretty much sending it backwards. So this is the hair after I put all the rollers in. You can keep them in as long as you want, but for minimum, you have to make sure your hair is at least cooled. Don't take them out while your hair is still warm. That means they haven't settled yet. Now, one thing I will say, Velcro rollers, it makes it so much easier for them to stay in your hair, but you have to be a little careful when you're taking them out because since it is Velcro, it will snag on the hair a little bit. So you kind of have to choose your battle. Like if you want an easier install, I'll use Velcro rollers. If you're more concerned about taking them down, I'd use smoother rollers without the Velcro. Another pro tip I would give you guys, after you take the rollers out of your hair, kind of recurl the hair around your finger just to kind of remind it of the shape it's supposed to sit in. So here is the hair all curled up, and I'm just kind of going through it with my hands and just trying to see like the way it'll sit and the way it'll fall around my face. Now, if you can see the quality change here, because I don't know, I thought I pressed record on my camera, but I did get some phone footage. And look at the bang, you guys. I absolutely, like the bang is the most crucial part. I'm obsessed with the way the bang looks. Look the way it's just gonna flow. Absolutely stunning. So that is honestly how I do my like 90s curls, whatever you want to call them. It's nice and full. I will say my wig did start sliding back a little bit. I got a widow's peak, so you can see when it slides back. But I just hope you guys love this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.